Hello, everybody, and welcome back to QOTD, the pet-infused question of the day show, the game show that puts you and possibly one of your favorite furry friends on the air. Join us by recording your video answers to our awesome daily questions.
Yes, your votes determine who makes it to the weekly Big Show Championship on Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
And we're going to show you how you can make it on the air for that Thursday Big Show. We're also going to take a look at some of our favorite answers to today's question. And our feature video, to give you a little clue, talks about some canine courage. And we're not talking about going to the dentist.
Hey, what's with all these cats then? I mean, if it's about canine courage, what about Meowser right here?
Well, the feature video is about canine courage, but we have many more videos that have been submitted that have to do with different heroes.
So possibly some feline fearlessness could also fall in this. Okay, great. I'm with it. I'm with you now.
We're filled with puns today. I love it. Before we get into all of that, we have some answer leaders for this week's other questions. So we can begin with Friday's question, which was, if you could break a law or rule of society, what would you like to get away with? I've been thinking about all of these answers that have to do with robbing banks and stealing money. And I've kind of come around to it because if you're in a society that sort of runs on money, it helps to give yourself a leg up, even if you have to circumvent the law a little bit.
You know, I personally would like to just say what's on my mind all the time, but you can't. That would break many social rules if you knew what was going on in my head. Saturday, we had a different QOTD. Saturday's QOTD is kind of like the opposite of the, amoral Friday question. Saturday's question is there someone in your life that you would never lie to, someone that you feel so strongly about, you respect, or maybe fear or love so much, that you're always, always, always going to tell them the truth? There are some great stories here. Here are the 3 top answer leaders, but it's still early in the week. I can't wait to hear what everybody else has to say.
And here are the top 3 answers for Sunday's question. You have to defend yourself from a wild animal. What's the largest beast you could take? Ever since I got bit by a dog when I was 15, I am out of this contest. I don't even want to think about it.
So
That's scary.
You're afraid of the dogs.
I am.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So you stick with that cat, that scary cat that you have.
Yeah, it doesn't see. It's like picking between the lesser of 2 evils, just a little bit.
Just a little, because he is pretty evil, JJ.
Oh no.
That cat is going to eat your eyeballs one day, Trish. Do not sleep with that cat in the room. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
Well, we also have the top 3 answers for Monday's question, which was, are you growing anything in your garden this spring? Look, there's nothing better than a good garden where you can grow fresh vegetables for salads, fresh flowers for smelling. So we want to know if you have anything exciting coming up through the soil.
Maybe catnip. Just saying. Just say catnip, maybe. A
little bit of the forbidden substances.
Yeah, the last thing my cat needs is grass, believe me.
Well, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. It is time to unveil today's QOTD question of the day, which is, has an animal ever saved your life? And if so, tell us about it.
Well, if you guys saw today's announcement for this question, you heard my elaborate story about this time that my cat, Bart, saved my life while I was living on an ocean-going vessel. But that's a good story. I'm going to say that. But the funny thing about it is that it seems so improbable. Like, how could an animal ever save your life? But when I thought about it, I could think of 2 for sure occasions, one wild animal, one pet, and then one other maybe, 3 times in my life that an animal saved my life. And it's weird because we live in this uncaring world and we're all focused on our humans, but we are in fact surrounded by this greater world that includes animals. And you know what? They're paying attention and they kind of care about us. And I think that that's a very good feeling.
True.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about you guys? Jay, do you have any good stories that came out of the fans?
I actually did find a really good answer to today's question. Even though it's just a few hours old, we already have a lot of amazing answers. So I wanted to highlight one of my favorites. Receiving the honor of the goodest dog, we have an epic, incredible, intense story from Panzer Saturn. So let's take a watch.
Man, I had a dog when I was 11 or 12, and he was the best dog I named. Man, he was awesome. He loved, he was one of those real loyal, real steadfast dogs. He was medium sized, but basically one day, there was somebody trying to get into our house, and I was dead asleep. You know, I'm 11, 12. I'm not really, like, I'm playing sport and all that. Like, I'm playing football. I'm not trying to, like, I'm knocked out, basically. I have no energy. So, and this was like, I won't say it was in the middle of the night, but it was like 9 or 10, I think. And someone was trying to break into our house. And so my dog woke up, started barking. And this dog was like little at the time. We had just got him. But like he was in the in-between phase, but he had that grown like bark that it sounded like a big dog on the other side. So I guess the person heard that and they ran off after that. And that is how my dog saved my life.
Well, that is Panzer Saturn's story of Bowser bravery. And fans, you have 2 days left to submit your own videos. It's for your chance to appear on our Thursday Big Show, where Keith and JJ and I host a super fun finale every Thursday. That's at 8:30 a.m. on YouTube, Twitch, and right here at beyondtheair.com.
Yes, submit your answers. We want to hear your incredible stories. To record your answer, go to beyondtheair.com and click the orange record button under our 24/7 live game stream. There you can also vote for your favorite videos and get yourself on the air like Panzer Saturn.
So his story is just incredible. I love that story, but it's only one of the many stories that are up there. There are answers to that question as well as to all the other questions over on beyondtheair.com, and they are going to blow your mind. So go over to beyondtheair.com, check them out, vote for your favorites, help them make it to the Thursday Big Show. And by the way, while you're there, you can also play the guess and bid game, and you can make it to the leaderboard like Romeo right here. Right? He's a top answer winner.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us for today's recap show. And a very special thank you to everyone who's watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. We are QOTD and BeyondTheAir.com signing off, and we will see you all on TV. Bye.
Bye.
Woof. Woof. No, there's a reason we live with them.